Good morning, Camden City School District. I want to thank everyone for joining us today. I want to first take this opportunity to connect with you about any current and future updates. The goal of this live session is to make sure you, as the Camden City School District family and community members, that you are receiving timely updates, especially during our remote learning period. All of our announcements and updates can be found on our district website, as well as all our district social media platforms. I would like everyone to take some time and text yes, YES to 68453. Again, just take a moment to text yes, that's YES to 6843. 68453, my apologies. This automatically opts you into our school messenger phone blast, which is also another form of receiving timely district updates. All right, so let's just jump right in at this time to some very key announcements. First, today is Friday, October 30th, and as you can see, I am wearing pink in support of breast cancer awareness. If you have on something pink, please join us as a district in highlighting this effort by emailing your pictures to communications@camden.k12.nj.us. So I want to start off by saying how proud I am of you, our CCSD family, that's staff members, students, parents, community members, everyone, for your commitment to ensuring that we as a district continue to work together on behalf of our students during this remote learning period. I want to remind families that we are still offering free access to meals every Tuesday and Thursday. Those site locations can be found on our district website. If you have a pencil and paper, I want you to write down a few important dates starting next week for the month of November. First, the district will be closed on the following days next week. Tuesday, November 3rd, which is Election Day. I want to remind you again about the importance of voting. Your voice needs to be heard. Our collective voices need to be heard in this election and any other election. So make sure you take the opportunity to cast your vote. It is very important that when you are out voting, you continue to practice social distancing and safe measures. And don't forget, please wear a mask. On Thursday and Friday, November 5th and 6th, the district will also be closed for students for the annual NJEA conferences. Although there is no school on Thursday, the 5th, meal distribution for students and families will still be available. So again, even though we have these days off that I have shared next week, our meal distribution will not be interrupted for our families. Wednesday, November 11th, is Veterans Day, and the district will be closed. Monday, November 23rd, at 1 o'clock p.m., there will be early dismissal for all students. This is when our APTT conferences for elementary and family schools will be held. Tuesday, November 24th at 1 o'clock will also be the time for our high school students and families to engage in our APTT conferences. So please keep those dates noted. It is very important that we have rich conversations, parents and teachers, about the progress that our young people are making. So November 23rd for our elementary and family school students at 1 o'clock, and Tuesday, November 24th for our high school students at 1 o'clock. On Wednesday, November 25th, there will be a 1 o'clock p.m. dismissal for all students. Thursday and Friday, November 26th and 27th, we will be closed on recess for the Thanksgiving holiday celebration. So again, there will be no schools in session on that day. No instruction will occur. And so we know that every November we face this same schedule. So we want to make sure that our students are still focused in and engaged in their learning on the days that school is open and in session during the month of November. Moving right along, we are seeking your feedback. As you know, our long-term comprehensive school planning is underway, and the committee has met at least 3 times now. Our third meeting was actually held last night. I want to take this opportunity to invite everyone to join us on Tuesday, November 10th. That's Tuesday, November 10th, for our community input forum. The Community Input Forum is the committee's chance to showcase all of the work that they have been deliberating on over the past few weeks, and more specifically, present options to date. However, and more importantly, the Community Input Forum is your opportunity to do a couple of things. One, it's your opportunity as community members to give feedback on the planning process. And second, it's your opportunity to receive answers to any of the questions you may have about the process. So please take the time to register today for this public community input forum. We want to hear from you, and you can find that information again on our district website, all of our social media outlets. It will provide you with the information so that you are able to take part in this event. Again, we are asking that you register just so that we will be able to ensure we have enough facilitators for the different groups, but everyone is welcome and invited to attend. So again, we still want to hear from you. And this time, we want to hear from you in the following ways. So as we mentioned last week, we will be releasing our CCSD remote learning survey. The goal of the survey is to hear how your remote learning experience is going and to provide us with information on how we can improve the experience. The survey will be available on both our CCSD website and CCSD Facebook page until Friday, November 6th. So please fill out the survey because your voice will help us to make sure that we are improving continuously our efforts to make sure we're reaching the needs of our students during this remote learning time. We are making a shift. Our district is consistently looking for ways to improve our connection with families. We are also seeking ways to enhance family participation in the academic life of our students. That is why we have decided to make the shift from our traditional parent-teacher conferences to academic parent-teacher teams, APTT. The APTT model supplements and elevates the efforts of traditional parent conferences by expanding opportunities for families and for teachers to collaborate. And it is grounded in the notion that schools can thrive when families and teachers work together as genuine partners to maximize student learning both inside and outside of school. Please be on the lookout for additional information from your child's teacher or school concerning this initiative. For more questions, for more answers, or if you have any questions that you need to have answered, contact your school's teacher or your family operations coordinator. Some additional very important information that I want to bring your attention to. All pre-K students must have their flu shots completed prior to January 1st. Again, all pre-K students must have their flu shots completed prior to January 1st. Although we are virtual, It is very important to make sure all of their shot records are up to date when we return back to in-person learning. So this is the state law. All new kindergartners need a physical within the last 365 days of the first day of school. Kindergartners and sixth graders must have their booster shots to stay in school. The Camden County Department of Health and Human Services is providing free flu shots at no cost to all Camden County residents. For more information, please visit their website at camdencounty.com. As a district, we are also working with local organizations and hospitals to provide an opportunity for on-site immunization for our students, because we want to support our families and making sure that our students have their immunization records complete and up to date. Even though we are in a remote learning situation, all of the requirements that mandate immunization from the health department are still in effect. We don't want any students to be excluded from school because they have not received their immunizations. And we don't have a choice as a district. If students have not received all of their immunizations by the specific dates that have been provided by the county, then we have no choice but to exclude those students, even from remote learning. So I want to underscore that again. Even during this remote learning time, at present, we as a district have to exclude any students who do not have their immunization records up to date by the designated time. So please work with us. We want to work with you. If you're having any issues or concerns, please reach out so that we can support you, so that our young people will continue to have their learning uninterrupted. And finally, in closing, I want to thank you again for your dedicated commitment, and I hope that you all have an amazing weekend. If you plan to celebrate Halloween by going out, please wear a mask and continue to practice social distancing. I want to end this session with a quote. One of my favorite writers from the Harlem Renaissance period is Langston Hughes. And Langston Hughes penned a poem, A Dream Deferred. And there's a line in that poem that I, since high school, have just, it has been a beacon for me. And so I want to make sure that I share it, because as a school district, I believe it's very relevant. And the lines of great significance to me are: hold fast to dreams, for if dreams die, life is a broken winged bird that cannot fly. Hold fast to dreams, for if dreams go, life is a barren field covered with snow. In the Camden City School District, we know that we have great dreams and aspirations for our students in our district. And we also know that the sky is the limit. So I thank you. I'm so proud to serve as your superintendent, and I look forward with great expectation to being able to connect with you again next week. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful, blessed, and happy weekend.